kind of performance with a normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it here. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, it's separation time here, so come on, Susie Q. What we've been doing is fed them chop, and just opening that big gate. Dad and Amanda would walk around, and the cows are separating themselves out. So we got a group of calves, so they're all making their way on their own, basically. Now we're putting the cows over there with the heifers we're keeping, and then we'll have to sort them again after. But
gotta come and get his cow yet.
Yeah, and then there's one there Buddy wants to buy, maybe. There, now we got a few cows and a bunch of calves left here to sort again. So one more round and I think we'll have her beat. There we go. That was easy when everyone wants to cooperate. We're way ahead of schedule, so we're just gonna let everyone have a drink and an eat here for a little while. We got a couple that need CCIA tags that they tore out. He needs one. This guy ripped his actual tag out, old Gary Laser Eyes, but that's minor. That little tan one there belongs to a cow that, remember last winter we bought that whole herd of animals there from the neighbor and rent his pasture? Well, that tan calf belongs to one cow that he kept, his old pet there. She's like 15 years old, so it needs a CCIA tag. That white striped one up on the hill there needs one, and that little orange guy there looks like a deer, needs one as well. Those are later born calves in the pasture that never got done in the corrals. So yes, worked quite swimmingly. Everyone's just having an eat here now, and then I guess up the alley, tag who needs tagging, into the trailer, and off to Melita we go. Oh, there's that old girl right there. She's like 15, that cow, so pretty good. Old red. And then we've got, I think, 12 or 13 heifers we're keeping back. There's another fucking really nice heifer, but can't keep them all, so anyway, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Well, there's the first little group. So there's 4. Dad's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that little tan heifer is the neighbor's. So Dad has 5. But Amanda bought one of the heifers. That's a heifer. And that one's a heifer. Dad had 3 heifers and 2 bulls. But anyway, that's one of those guys we AI'd there. One of the products. Pretty good looking little Simmy. Anyway, so that's that group. And then we're gonna have another group here, and then the group at the back. So I suppose talk to you here in a few. Well, it's the next day. I'm upgrading the lights on the McCormick. We got those, just like what we put on the roof of the sprayer. These are the old lights. They're all right, but the front was okay, but the problem was always on the back. There's not enough light. There's only 2 back there, so a couple of these big bastards will do the trick, I think. So, and then this thing here, you can pick and choose if you want bottom or top. See how they're not on? So I'm gonna rewire the switch in here too, so it'll turn all of them on instead of having to pick and choose. It's kind of stupid in my opinion. So anyway, Amanda and Dad and Sophia are gone to watch the calves sell, and then Keegan and I and Maya are at home here yet. So now we're gonna change that light, I guess. So shut the key off. and start cutting wires. Right? Yeah. Right. Here's how the lights kind of looked before. Look at that nice white light. Shine way out, way better. Anyway. So it's the ass crack of dawn here. Another morning. Calves all sold there yesterday. They did not bad. The heifers didn't do great, but they're not doing great this year. That's why we kept back as many as we did. And fuck the one neighbor, goofy bastard anyway. Got out of cows a few years ago, went to the auction sale, bought 2 of our fucking heifers, and he wants us to winter them for him. I guess, whatever. And be making some money off of them, I guess, but oh well, what a guy. Anyway, now we're gonna get bales and stuff out before the kids are up for school. And put chop out and whatnot, because we've got the animals are in the corrals here yet for today for sure anyway, just so that no one goes too nuts out looking for their babies that are no longer here, obviously. So anywho, that's what's crack-a-lacking here now, so we'll talk to you in a little bit, I suppose. Oh, I guess I should say too, I went and weighed a hay bale here the other day. I did it with this tractor. I just carried it in the bucket to actually where I get seed cleaned, because it's just a little ways up the road and he's got a scale there. Second cut alfalfa, 66-inch bale out of the 568, weighed 1,900 pounds as well as 1,880. And the tractor itself, the McCormick here, weighs 24,500. So it's quite a bit heavier than I thought it was going to be. That's as much as the same as the 4640 weighs with its loader on. So kind of surprising, but I guess that front wheel assist on the front really adds a lot of weight. So anyway, like I said, we'll talk to you in a few. Watch out, Carlet. Oh no, not Curlet. Rockle baby. There's Curlet. Big black bastard anyway. So these are the cows with heifers here that we kept. There's a couple of cows in here that don't have heifers, but what the fuck's the difference? They're all, the other cows are just on the other side of the fence. We're gonna leave the heifers on the cows for another about a week or so. And then, because we got to finish putting up panels in front of the pen, or the heifer pen over there that we built. So, and the water's in and done. And yeah, so now we're gonna go and get a couple more bales for those cows, and then yeah, I'd say the heifers are gonna vaccinate when we separate them and sort them out. But anyway, we'll get a couple more. Well, that about does it for the bales this morning anyways. So, but I guess I got some news for you. Old A-Train is leaving the ranch. His dad is quite a bit older than my father here, Ivan, and decided that it's time to start letting some of the land go. So Antoine is moving back home and going to farm his dad's stuff. We'll still see him from time to time because it's only about 30 miles from here. So yeah, there'll be a lot less Antoine. That's probably why you've noticed there hasn't been much Antoine here lately. He's been getting things organized, and so the equipment we were half on, I bought most of it, but he's gonna take the Freightliner, and he's going to take the 8465 baler and the 8380 haybine, because I don't need the baler and the haybine. And well, as much as I wouldn't mind having the 3 tandems, it's only fair that he gets one of them, obviously. So he's going to take the Freightliner, and I'll keep the International. And well, obviously the Detroit was all mine. So big changes coming. Dad is putting his 2 weeks in at the RM. He enjoys working there, but he wants to start doing his own thing a little bit more. So that's why that cat was purchased, and he's going to do custom with that in the winter, as well as work in the shop. And then he's going to buy a few more cows and well, work for me. Not really work for me, but the details got to get kind of hashed out a little bit yet. But it's going to be more or less, Dad's going to buy some more cows, and I will Amanda and I will pay to feed and raise them. And then Dad's going to replace Antoine for helping me do stuff, because there's more than I can handle. If we didn't have 3 kids, then Amanda and I could do it, but it's pretty hard for her to be out here 18 hours a day with the 3 little ones as well. So anyway, big changes. There's all kinds of stuff going down. I purchased another piece of equipment that's going to make life easier. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, other than that, that's what's shaking and crack-a-lacking and going down and happening and sideways and upside down and whatever else. So anyway, I guess stay tuned for the clusterfuck to commence, and thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.